Hey folks, this is Fishing Bass NC. I'm coming at you today with an unboxing. This is a special unboxing though. This is not a mystery tackle box in the sense, but it is a mystery box. I've already gone through it, actually opened it and checked it out just to see what was in it. This came from a gentleman named Steve Chapman. Steve has a YouTube page out there. It's called Get Your Fish On, and I'll throw his YouTube link down in my description below. So be sure to go out and follow Steve. Check out his channel, subscribe to him. Check out his videos, his videos that he does for the fishing community, and also his podcast that he does as well. It's some good stuff on YouTube. So be sure and check him out. Again, Get Your Fish On. The link will be down below in my description. His name is Steve Chapman. Great guy. Anyways, he sent me a care package this week. And inside of this care package, we got several baits in here. So we're gonna open it up and take a look to see what he sent. Steve and I, when we were communicating back and forth, Steve asked me what kind of fishing I enjoy doing, and I told him I don't currently own a boat, so most of my fishing is done from the bank, and I enjoy, topwater baits. I enjoy Ned rigs, worms, any soft type plastics, some crankbaits that are shallow enough, and also jerk baits that are going to work in shallow water. So Steve put together this package, decided to send it out to me. So Steve, thanks if you're watching this video. Thank you again. And here's what Steve sent to me. So enjoy. First thing we have in the box here is candy baits. These are the Ned Log in the watermelon red, and it's a 10-pack by Candy Baits. I've never heard of this company, but they're baits that are made in the USA here. I don't know exactly where they are in the United States. It doesn't say on the bag, but there you go. There's some Ned Rig style worms there. Again, they're called Ned Logs in the watermelon red color, and it's a 10-pack. So these are really nice. I enjoy doing some Ned Rig fishing. It seems to do very well here in North Carolina for me. So these look like they have a little bit of red flake in there with the watermelon color, the green watermelon. So green and red flake, watermelon red. There you go, the Ned Log by Candy Baits. All right, next thing we have in here. I'm not going to open these up because I know they have a lot of garlic to them, but the Gambler Go Fish, they're enhanced with Gambler bites. These are the Komodos in the black and blue color, and we got some of these in here. Looks like there's 5 in this package here that he sent along. But that's your Komodo by Gambler Fishing, again in a black and blue color. And like I said, they have a really strong garlic scent to them, so they'll definitely attract fish, but I don't want a lot of this garlic smell hanging out right now in this room, so I'm going to leave them closed for now. You just have to take my word for it that they have a distinct smell. Next thing we have in the box here is something by, it looks like, is it STH Bait Company? Finesse Series? I think it's STH. It's either STH or Fifth. Looks like STH though. STH Bait Company, Finesse Series. These are the Crush Worms. Looks like they're in a color called Bang. They're 3 3/4 inches long. These are made ideally for drop shot type of rigs. So there's your net bait Crush Worms. Take a closer look at that on the back there. I don't really see any flake in it necessarily. I think they're just kind of a clear, not really a clear, but like a smoky color. But they call it Bang, and those should be really nice on a drop shot style rig. Next thing we have in the bag here, or in the box, I should say, is by 10,000 Fish. It's the Yoda Worm. This is the tickle tail. It's 4 3/4 of an inch long, and this is in the blue craw color. So you've seen the Yoda Worms before. We've unboxed some of these before in some of the other packages, not necessarily in this color because we have some other colors, but these do really well as trailers. They also do well as a standalone if you want to fish them as a Texas rig, or even on a shaky head or a drop shot. They do really well as a standalone type of bait. But definitely you could put it on the end of a jig or a spinnerbait as a trailer, and it does really well there as well. Next thing we have in the box here is the Thunderhawks. These came in the Monster Bass box this month. This is in the looks like they call it the smoke color, but it really looks more like a maybe a black and blue with a little bit of red flake in it. So again, the Thunderhawks. I haven't tried these yet, but they again, nice bait that you could probably put out there as a either standalone on a Texas rig or throw it on as a trailer on the end of a jig. Next thing we have in the box, again, came from the Monster Bass box this month. These are the Rage Swimmers. They're 3 3/4 of an inch long. This is by Strike King. These are the pearl and white, or pearl, they're called Pearl Flash. So on one side it's primarily white. On the other side there's a little bit of flash and sparkle in there. So again, the Pearl Flash Rage Swimmers. These are always good baits to use with the paddle tails. Most of the time I fish these again as a Texas rig. Again, though, you could possibly throw it onto a decent sized jig as a trailer if you want to do that. So nice bait to have there. Let's see, we have some more, let's see, soft baits. These are called fresh baits. Not sure of what company. I guess that's the company. It's called Fresh Baits. These look like scorpions. So there you have it. There's a pretty cool bug. And not sure if they'll do well here in North Carolina, but we're going to give them a try. They have some really cool appendages, and that might attract the fish here as we throw it on maybe a Ned rig or some kind of a jig where it's sitting down, and you know, these are floating in the air, or floating in the water, I should say. You know, trying to attract the fish. But these look pretty juicy. Never seen these before. Haven't heard of this company. Haven't heard of this particular bait. But I'm willing to give anything a try. You know, it's either going to work or it's not going to work. We'll see. I'll let you know how it works. Hopefully, I'll get some good video footage of when I do use this bait, and hopefully we can catch something on it. All right, so that looks like it's it for the soft baits. Now we're going to take a look at the hard baits and some of the terminal tackle that he threw in the box here. This is a jig that came in the Monster Bass box. It's the iffle junkyard jig. This one weighs in at a 1/2 ounce. It's in the black and blue flash color. So this is the one I was telling you about in another video where it has some beads. So if you shake it, there's a rattle in there in these two little things at the bottom here. There's your head on the jig. The hook is, you know, pretty good size. But that blue, the black and blue on this thing is just amazing with the skirt. The colors, they flash, they pop. This, if I was a fish, this would look mighty juicy in the water, and I probably would go after it and get snagged. So hopefully we're gonna get something big on that one there. If you remember my other video, I didn't get this color in my box. I think I got the green pumpkin if I remember right. But I'm definitely looking forward to fishing this color. All right, the next hard bait that we have here is we have a frog. It's by Molix or Molix, M-O-L-I-X. It's called the Pop Frog Ratlin. And it looks like it's in the Ululone, U-L-U-L-O-N-E, Ululone or Ululone color. Again, the Pop Frog, it's Ratlin. I don't hear a lot of rattle in it. Let's take it out and see if it's easy to get out of this box. Let's take it out and see if there's some kind of rattle that's in this frog. I don't necessarily hear it in the box, but let's check it out. Yeah, there's a little bit of rattle in there. Really nice material, very durable. The hooks are super sharp. But it looks like you got the popping action on the mouth there, where the water is going to be displaced and spray around. But there's the frog, and that looks pretty juicy. So again, I told Steve I do a lot of topwater fishing as well. So he sent several topwater items in this box, and I'm looking forward to when early spring and late spring comes around to start getting out there and doing some topwater fishing in the beginning of the season, and then lead it into the summertime where it really starts to build up. The next thing we have is another frog. This is a Zoom hollow belly. It says Bass Love 'em. This is a greenie, so that's a pretty good sized frog there. Let's see if we can get him out of the box pretty easy. There we go. He's coming out. So he's pretty lengthy. I might trim the tail down a little bit, because that's quite a long tail. He's a big frog to begin with. But it looks like it's going to basically swim back and forth. Again, some really nice hooks here. They're pretty sharp. It's definitely a very hollow body on it. So I think this thing will walk well in the water. We'll have to wait and see. All right. So that was the Zoom hollow belly frog. It's called the greenie color. Greenie. So we'll see how it does. All right, next thing we have in a box is we have one more topwater bait. This is a lunker hunt yappa rat. I've seen a lot of people have this particular rat. This is in the toxic color. I've seen a lot of people actually talk about this. I haven't seen very many people fish with it. I probably need to go out there and look again on YouTube and see if I can find some people that fish with it. Very short tail, so that's good. You don't want it too long. The hooks, lunker hunt has some good hooks. This particular rat will actually, again, swim back and forth because of the lip that's up here. It'll do a walking action when you pull it through the water. But I'm looking forward to fishing that and seeing if we can land something on that particular yappa rat by lunker hunt. Again, this is in the, it's called Toxic is the color. So you got a little bit of green and pink on the belly there. There you go. All right, so that was the last topwater. We got 3 more baits that are in the box here. Next bait, one of 3, is this is a Strike King crankbait. This is the one that dives 5 to 8 feet. This is the Sexy Shad. This is the one that also came in February's Monster Bass box. So this one should do well. I got a couple waters that I can throw this in that it will work just fine. Any more than 8 feet tends to be a little difficult for me around here. As a bank fisherman, there's not a whole lot of deep spots right in my immediate area. I'm sure there are, if I went and traveled a little bit to other waters to see, but like I said, right here in this immediate area, there's not a whole lot of deep spots. So that'll definitely work in the spots that I do have, though. The second of the 3 that are left is a Bama Baits Alabama Slammer. This one dives 1 to 2 meters, so roughly 3 to 6 feet. It has a number 4 hook on it. It's 14 grams. Its length is 105 millimeters. Doesn't have a color on here, but looks like a little bit of blue and maybe a little bit of green mixed in with a red feathered tail. So there's a jerkbait right there that we'll try out. And right now is a good time of season. The colder months, jerkbaits seem to do well. I haven't done a lot of jerkbait fishing in the past, but it's something that I'm getting more and more into now that I've gone back to fishing more since COVID started. All right, the last thing in the box here, again, this came in a Monster Bass box this month. This is the Spear Point wide gap hooks. This is the 3-pack. It's a 2-aught, a 3-aught, and a 4-aught size. I've told you about these hooks before. They're not your standard hook that looks like a J. These have the little bend there where it's supposed to make the fish stay on the hook rather than spit it out when it's flapping around on top of the water. So anyways, that's the care package I got from Steve Chapman. Again, his YouTube page is called Get Your Fish On. I'll link it down in my description. Go give him a follow. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. Check out his videos. Give him some thumbs up on those things. He does a heck of a job out there. It's very professional. He also does a podcast, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And, you really want to try to see if you can catch some of those because he talks to some pretty good guys that are out there fishing and doing a great thing for the fishing community. So give it a listen. Give Steve Chapman some love. And, if while you're here at my channel, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. Turn on that notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I do videos, like unboxings or fishing videos even. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Click on that thumbs up for the like, and be sure to leave a comment. Did you like these baits? Did you not like certain baits here? Let me know one way or the other. I'll try and get back to you with a response. I'm personally going to try all of them. I really don't dislike any of them necessarily. We'll see how they work in my waterways up here in North Carolina. They might turn out to be great. They might turn out to be really a dud. We'll see. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, hit that notification bell. Like this video. That would help out a lot. Leave a comment if you want. Also, down in my description, I'll have my other social media pages like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So I would sure appreciate if you go out there and follow me on those three social media sites as well, and give me a follow and check out what I'm doing out there. I do some things outside of YouTube once in a while that gets posted out there that you don't see on YouTube. So be sure and check those out. Thanks again for checking out my video today. I hope you had a great week, and I'm just going to tell you, man, this is 2021. It's going to be a great year. We're going to get through this together and build this community of fishermen and fisherwomen and make it a great sport for everyone. So God bless and fish on.